Science was conducted, and, you know, everything will be fine. Takes a moment to reload, doesn't it? You have not saved your game. You better start again. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, we're back here. Okay, so these also act as your save points. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm kind of glad that I did that then. Oh, shit. At least science was had. Alright, okay. Oi! So it will save your progress, but it doesn't necessarily... Okay, makes sense. Alright, well, learning is happening, and that's good. Okay. So. Let us return here, and let us, attempt to solve the problem. Okay. So obviously we can mess this. So you stand here. And it says, mind the gap. Hold on a second. That's kind of neat. So how do we interact with this, then, is the question.
Whoa. Have we been here before?
Rule of 3. Yeah, I just realized I pressed it again.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them. Like something recognized from a dream.
What the frick is this? We're in Montana. Hello?
Hello? Anyone here?
Huh! Look, radio, There's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. It's, well, that ain't opening. There's a lot of shit going on. So messing with the bell changes which one of these doors opens. Okay. Let's explore, I guess. Not much in here. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 224 looks fairly normal. one down the back. 226. Huh.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
That's probably not good, is it? The mood lighting. Wait, that's the... Rule of 3. Here again. Well, if there is, it's gone to charity. But we saw a document about Montana earlier, so it's fine. Well, we're here. Wherever exactly here is. The hotline when I need to contact extra-dimensional entities. Is that sure? What in the... It's pretty wild. Thing looks pretty upset. Okay. Looks like I've got to get to the end here. I don't know if I'm able to do anything with these things now. That obviously does nothing. I also don't think I want any piece of those. I mean, usually when you get to these, you have the thing you're about to do, but maybe not this time. These things are kind of creepy. There you go. We expect compulsive weekly calls, do you? Well, that's good. This fucking game.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Thank you, Mr. McCaffrey. Good to hear from you again.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
So, what have we learned? Somehow it feels like we've learned many things, and yet nothing at all. Suddenly to Butte. According to testimony, the agents have been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel and discovered a room keeper performing a ritual. He opened the door of an inverted black pyramid, which we only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. Bringing a motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. Experiences of the homeowner and the other locals of the Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in Butte have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of rating, they've been found all over the place. They all have access to the Ocean View Motel. How exactly this link operates is... who knows? Okay. Okay. So, we have access to the hotline, which is only available to use for the director, which is us. A 960s era red Bakelite telephone. Rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. Object allows the director to communicate with the board. We still don't quite know what the board actually is, but it's a thing. It's currently bound to Director Trench. Well, not anymore. The object spontaneously manifests in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. And we have access to the hotline. So we can, like... let's just have a read. Listen. Whatever is about to happen. So this is the one we just saw, right?
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the...
It's time for plot! Hope you're ready! I'm getting comfy.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this
What do you think I'll be
beast.
doing?
We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
James McCaffrey is awesome.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. The conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
I do appreciate that this stuff is kind of optional. It's there to have a listen if you want to, but you're not obliged.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations.
I've heard this one, but it's fine.
She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmoor hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
I'm starting getting the impression that being the director is... It's not a promotion that I particularly want.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places. And sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
I was gonna say, yeah, there was a lot of doors there.
Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Many bad things are occurring. And lastly, from the board? Wonderful. Well, that fills me with exceptional confidence. Well, that was the hotline, everyone. From a man who could make reading the alphabet entertaining. Okay, so we do need to head back to the boardroom and obviously have a chat with Emily, but there are some level 1 areas dotted about which I am kind of interested in reinvestigating first. Yeah, we don't quite know what they are, but I guess we'll learn as we go. Huh. And we're back here. Neat. I don't quite remember that being there, but in any event. I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget, so as long as we operate with the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, they will be granted by the Treasury. Embassy is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Right. Okay, that's how we first got in here. Okay. That's a little disorientating at first, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little jarring, but I kind of get where we are now. I just needed a moment. Okay, so that's a direct, a quick way towards the boardroom area is via there. Okay. Level 4 clearance. We ain't getting in there. I can't say that I'm a frequent traveler to the astral plane. Alright, well, let's start looking at some of these extra areas we can now get access to. I'm sure it'll be useful. Uh-oh. Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in duty last week. Details surrounding his death are classified, and I want to tell you he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of fear, and his... Oh, you remember the, that paper we found earlier about things you should and shouldn't say? Makes him also knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loves so much. His effects will return to you with all speed. Oh. That sucks for Gareth. More stuff that we simply don't know how to access or anything. Okay. But yeah, let's, I do want to revisit a couple of these areas that we can now access. So let's go ahead and have a little... Ah, and that's there. Okay. I was about to say, yeah, you're right. That was the last person who went to the thing, wasn't it? I don't know where it is. Somewhere. Was it a correspondence? But I remember, yeah, there was not a trench. There was a couple of someone dude, and the last person was a Mrs. Potts. No? Carol Bishop. Bill Everett. Carol Bishop. We'll have to work out who that is. I mean, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to give me something better than that. It's not updated. Okay. Stop breaking the game. It's fine, anyways. So the question now is, where was or have there not been level 1 doors for me to go investigating? Honestly, I don't entirely know. Haven't I already...
Reminder, if you...
Right, yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure I recognize it. Okay. Yeah, just worth us having a little revisit of some places, just to make sure I'm not, you know... The only one I can remember was at the... up there. Hey, look at this! There's a few more FBC people around here. Nice! Well, that's good. I'm glad to know that, you know, things are improving somewhat. There's some more survivors of whatever frickin' hellscape we're approaching here. These damn radios. So weird. Oh, right, I see, because... Wait, where the hell is this? Have I been here before? I feel like I must have done, but I don't quite recognize it. There's Trench and someone. Is that Nixon's cabinet? Huh. Well, maybe if I got a new version of the file, maybe then. Oh, there is something missed here. Okay, very cool. One of these days, we might be able to actually mess around with this stuff, but that day is not today. Well, I guess we're in the neighborhood. Let's go have a chat with Emily.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Thank
Emily?
you.
Let's talk.
Of course.
We'll look at that later.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
It's probably not good.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
That was easy.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Somehow I get the impression that's not going to be as simple as it sounds. I feel like if there was an extended demo for this game, this is where it would stop. Oh. That looks friendly. Damn this place. Initial encounters of the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Notably, it is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Any person wearing one of the HDI devices Darling distributed has not been affected. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss, I have dismissed the theory. Final station comes from herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption, which has this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but it killed the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss? I'm sure we'll find out more. Yeah. There's a lot going on. So, weapon forms and mods can now be crafted at the nearest control point. Alright. That sounds useful. What do you want? Yeah, I believe that. It's about to be, yeah. Provide countermeasures. Okay. Cheers for that. Good to know we're all on the same team. Apparently. Alright then, my dear. Let's chat skis.
Hi, Jesse.
We have nothing new to talk with her about this time. Never mind.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Oh, boy. Alright then.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Do you?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
That's...
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Yeah. Alright, but before we do anything, let's have a look at this. So, we have the ability to do a lot of things. Okay. Let's go one by one here. Abilities. So, we are able to now... Okay, so this is basically your stat tree. You can spend whatever those things are on the top right in order to improve yourself. So we've got just general stuff. We've got health. We've got energy, melee damage, and launch damage. And also that has a separate branch of other things we can do as well. Very Very neat. There's other things down here as well. We'll get those later on. That is fine. Okay, makes sense. Astral constructs. This is our weapons and mods and such. So we can build Shatter, which is basically our shotgun, but we need a variety of... Ah, this is the materials we've been gathering. Okay, we never get them. We just use them. They're components for creating stuff. Okay, interesting. And we can make specific types of modifications as well. Random weapon mods, personal mods. We can also refresh them. Okay, I get it. So that's interesting. I kind of like it. We cannot upgrade them. We don't have threshold remnants, apparently. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put this together, I guess. And get ourselves a brand new form of weapon, the Shatter. So... I see. Huh. I see, because it's the same type of weapon, I see. I'm not allowed to have two variants of it. I have to pick one or the other. I guess you can change it as you go, though, so I guess that's fine. So yeah, this is definitely your shotgun variant. I guess we can give this a little bit of a spin. Again, as we've noted, there are some that are exclusive. Projectile boost, more of those. Less spread, stuff like that. Let's just go ahead and whack that on. Okay, makes sense. Am I? I was expecting it to, like... Maybe there's a way to do it in the... There probably is a way to do it in the fly, I would imagine, but it takes a moment. I would imagine. We'll mess about with that in a second. Anyways. So back to our abilities. We just want to go ahead and improve ourselves here. So this is going to cost 1, 3, 4. Funny enough, the last one doesn't cost as much, which is interesting. For some of them. Funky. Probably. Go ahead and get some extra health. Ah, that's why. Additional weapon form slots, the bottom left. That's why. I need to spend these, basically. Let's go ahead and get some extra energy. And let's go ahead and get some launch. Yeah. Now I can do it. That's why. Now I can have the two. Okay. I'm not too worried about melee damage. I'm not using it a ton right now, so I'll just hold on to it. So now, yeah, here's Drip, and then here's Shatter. Okay. Cool. Makes sense. Board countermeasures. So, these are like little mini missions, I guess. Kill enemies with a weapon in Pierce mode. Kill rangers. Kill guards using Spin. Shatter mode. And Spin mode. We do not know what Spin or Pierce is, but I know what Shatter mode is. Am I allowed to... If I abandon that, what happens? I see. Okay. Yeah, I get it now. Okay, makes rough sense. But we'll keep that. We'll just have that on for now. I don't know. We don't have any of this stuff. And Executive Sector is... here? I mean, it's possible I can get that. Sure. We'll get that as well. Interesting. Okay, I don't know how many of these we can abandon. I'm just gonna rub those for now. Okay. Interesting. Cool. We have outfits. In case you have alternate outfits for her, but we don't. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so before we continue, I do want to head back the way we came. Because there is something
Hope
up
wants
here.
us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
What? We can't get any equipment from the research sector.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's worry about that in a second. Alright, here we go. So we can now switch the form. So here is Shatter. And here is our... whatever version it's called. Grip. That's the one. That's probably not good. Ah, boy. I just wanted a chat. We still ain't getting anywhere near that, I assume. Alright, well. Jesus. Whoa! God! Oh, but he said the X button changes which form I've got. Am I not allowed to do that? I must be allowed to do it in combat. Whatever. Ooh, right in the face. Oi! Get him! Nice. Let's be rational now. Very good. Jesus. Almighty. Machine guns indeed. Oh, God. Fucking hell. Are we done? Good. I think we have successfully asserted our dominance. Good grief. I'm holding it, but it's not working. I don't know why that is. I'm holding the X button and it's just not changing, and I'm very curious as to why that is. I'm kind of confused. It was working earlier, and now it's not. Very strange. I mean, I'm not aiming. So, Havana. We had an event there. Oh, this is the one we heard about from Tomasi. An artillery event occurred in the U.S. Embassy in Havana. Various deaths reported. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported to federal chambers, were to witness the event. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by intense pressure in the ears. No visual phenomenon was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. Before alarms were recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, or identifying it as an altered item. A cowboy boot? I see. Hola! Visit that later. Yeah, I don't know why. Just I'm not allowed to change it at the moment. If there's a way for me to change it, it's not working. Ah, okay, it's a tab. It's a little strange, but what the hell, I guess. Okay. Level 1 areas. I think there was one around here? I know there's one further on. I'm trying to remember if there was one here or not. I don't 100% recall. Ah! I remember you. Can I... Okay, that's not gonna work. Have I gotta, like... Have I got to, like, move something and, like, climb up to get that or something? There must be a way to get up there later. We'll worry about that. That seems like not the correct answer. And that's fine. Okay, where are we going? That's level 2. Okay, so it's not that one. I could have sworn there was a level 1 here, though. I guess I'm wrong. That doesn't go anywhere. That's that. It was in here, that's why. It's here on the right. Down on the right. Here we are. That's what I was looking for. Compressor 6 control panel. Here we are. Bureau medical staff personally evaluated the injured assembly personnel when they arrived back in the country. The victims reported cognitive issues. Further testing by medics found intense cell damage similar to that of radiation exposure. Agents and research staff remained to take soil samples from the surrounding area, but found no trace of, you know, nuclear stuff. The communications department disseminated the story of foreign powers on the embassy staff, resulting in various health issues that required the embassy to be evacuated. The session took hold, gaining brief international attention. Interesting. Ooh. Weapon armor damage, eh? That sounds useful. Damage against enemy armor, 43%. Yes. That sounds like something I would really want to make use out of. Okay. I don't think there was anything else around here, but I'm glad they came back to find that. That was well worth it. I would kind of appreciate if the map, like, when you go to these doors, and they're locked, I would like it if the game, like, marked it on the map, there's a locked door here. Otherwise, you just gotta simply remember that it's there. Otherwise, you're gonna miss stuff. Not a big deal, but an observation. An observation. I don't feel like there was anything else around here, actually, that I can recall. That was level 1, because this is where we picked it up. So I think what we can actually do is let's get on back. Let's go check out this other bit. I'm just glad Okay! Received! Got it! Understood! Jeez. Oh, God. Okay. Note self. Nowhere is safe. Very good. Very good. I didn't mean to do that. Take me to executive, please. Okay. Well, we're learning. That's for damn sure. So, service elevator, that's what we're here for, right?
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Oh, God. Guess we're going down. I see.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Howdy. Welcome to... this. It has been an experience. We're going to be here probably for another couple hours. I've enjoyed it so far. It's been good. It plays well. Even if, you know, the story's a little whack.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
If you would like a summary of the plot to this point of the game, I hope that was useful. Okay. So we're here, I guess, to find Ahti. Maybe he might be able to give us a hand with all of the carnage going. Hold on a second. Couldn't I just, like, you know, smash the window in and just, you know, walk around this? Whatever. Okay. So here's a map of the service area. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Was there a... Hold on a sec. I need to check something very quick before we continue on here. Did I... Was there a, Huh. I don't seem to recall this blacked out stuff a moment ago. There's something else going on here. I mean, it's freaking Control. Of course there's something else going on here. You know what I mean. Okay. Let's head on, I suppose. A lot of stuff in lockdown around here.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
I don't know, but... That doesn't look great, does it? Oh, shit. Okay. Ready? We might have got their attention. Oh, God! There goes our cover. That was fun. You. Okay. Alright, well, there's a control point. Let's go and get this sorted out. Best as we can. There we go. Good. So we still don't quite know why this stuff is happening. If it was an accident, or maybe this has been fabricated, perhaps. Very possible that is indeed the case. I guess we'll see. We have a ritual impulse. Sounds rather exciting, doesn't it? You get in there. Okay. Someone's been busy. Oh, that's bad. Good. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Ain't going that way. Oh, God. Oh. Well, it's a war in here. Oh, these. Freaking hell, these dudes are everywhere. Come on. I dare you. I double dare you. That's probably not good. Yeah, that was the worry. Oh, there they are. They put a lot of staff here, don't they? For a secret agency. That's a level 4 clearance. We ain't going there for a long time. Okay. Place is... I'm not going to say mazy, but not the easiest to navigate. I guess I'm not against that being a thing. So we're there. That's bad. Okay, now, now I know where I am. Okay. Well, we're making reasonable progress through it as well. Like, I'm not going at, like, blind speed, but, you know. You gotta be kidding me.
What's down that way?
You've got to be kidding me.